Good evening, golfers. Today we are back here at the beautiful Douglaston Golf Course for a nice quick 9 holes. And today we are going to check out the Malbon Riviera Performance Bag. I believe they call it, they used to call it Performance Bag, but now they call it their walking bag. So Malbon has a bunch of these in their lineup. It's the same exact frame, same exact setup. They just like to change the way that it looks. And this one, if we're talking about looks, is absolutely gorgeous. All right, let's play 9 holes and check it out. All right, before we get started, we're gonna do a pocket dump and see where things go in this bag. So first off, valuables pocket. It is got aqua guard zipper, it looks like. Now, it's very small, which is very surprising. It's nice and velour lined, so that's good. So I'm gonna put my phone face down like that. Wallet right next to the phone. And keys, I guess I could put it in there as well. It should fit. Yeah, fits just fine. So it is snug. Just know that if you need to access it really quickly, you might want to give it a couple more seconds. Now that we've done the valuables pouch, let us look into this full length apparel pocket. Now at the onset, it looks like it's a full length apparel pocket, right? But when you get inside, it's not really that big. My one con already is that this piping that they did here, this line is ruined if you put anything, absolutely anything in this pocket. You see this? See this crumple right here? Now this is not even packed out. I'm gonna show you why. Now this is not the only bag that does this. I have some Callaways that do this. I don't know if it's because this piping is so rigid. It looks absolutely beautiful when the pocket is completely empty. But anyway, let's dive into what this holds. Now I have a valuables pouch right here, just in case that I wanted to put my keys or my wallet in the cart. I have this and I could toss it into. I have 2 towels. I did not put the towel on the bag just because for the purposes of the video, this bag is just so dang good looking that I chose to just leave it. This Ghost Golf towel anyway, it stays on the cart attached by magnet, so it never really goes on my bags. I have sun sleeves. I have non-negotiables. Always bring a waterproof jacket and sunblock. And if you can see inside, that valuables pocket is fully, there is a lining to separate that flap from just kind of flapping around. So I do like this addition. This entire interior is fully lined and to keep that valuables pocket separate. So, again, here's that shot of it completely empty. You see this? Look at that, it's beautiful. But as soon as you put one thing, I'm gonna put, I don't know, 1 towel. Already there's a crumple. Look at that. It's so sad. I don't know how Malbon can improve this. I don't know if maybe give more material here in this gusset to allow it to give more. But if you just put one thing in there, sunblock, kind of pulls on it and creates this ugly line. So take it or leave it. Just if you like this bag, and I have a feeling that you do because they have a bunch of collaborations. if you get this this walking bag or performance bag, whatever they call it nowadays, just know that you will kind of ruin that clean aesthetic as soon as you put anything in this apparel pocket. Ugh. All right, so the front section of the bag, the grab handle is nice and beefy. There is no side wobble at all. It's nice in one piece. I like that there's no excess material here to give it any wiggle room. I mean, okay, there is some, but it's not excessive like other bags on the market. The shoulder straps are quickly detachable. That's always nice. If you're gonna put it on a cart, you take these off, give all the pockets nice clean look and make it more accessible. Or if you're going to put this beautiful bag in the corner of your apartment and not upset your partner, that's always a good thing as well. All right, so this stretchy compartment right here, these now this is stretchy material, right? But there really isn't that much give, and it's not enough to say, I mean, you could probably put golf balls in here, but know that this is going to be cutting into the bag. Like this is kind of reinforced right here. So I wouldn't put anything as thick as a golf ball here. For me, I found it to be a great place for a Sharpie or a Milwaukee Inksol right here, and a divot tool / marker. And lastly, this is a perfect spot for your receipt for your starter, because it tends to fall out of my pocket and I never know where it is. So having it on the bag in a nice see-through mesh is really great. All right, so this magnetic rangefinder pouch right here, I do not like it because it is magnetic, right? But it is not strong enough at all. It just kind of, it's like a gaping mouth right there. It looks like a mouth breather. Now you don't even, it has this pull tab, right? And you think it would, this pull tab is there to open the compartment to access your rangefinder. But it really isn't. I found that this is here, I believe, to close it, because those magnets are not that strong. You see, you nudge it and it opens. Nudge it a little bit. You open this and it's already opening. Kind of move the bag at all and it opens. So Malbon, I know you make these bags in-house. Please remake this into for your V2 of this bag, this needs a more substantial magnet, a stronger maybe N52 or N50 neodymium magnet strip. But as it is, this is not great at all. Now, what would be good if you didn't use a GPS rangefinder, this would be perfect to have balls and tees. Because if you're a high handicapper and you're always losing your balls, it's very easy and quick to access a ball. And then you use this to kind of close it up before your friends know what you did. So I think for a rangefinder, it's not that great, but to quickly get a ball without anybody looking, or a tee when you're on the tee box, I think that would be the perfect use for this. And you know what? I don't even use this rangefinder anyway. I have a GPS watch that I tend to rely on more. So this pocket as a rangefinder is not ideal. And lastly, it's not even velour lined, so there's that. Ball pocket is really big. I think you could put, I have a dozen balls in here. I believe you could put around 2 dozen. So in here I got a tropical glove, FootJoy rain glove, a dozen balls, band-aids, bird darts, tees, and a golf brush. Ample space in there. You could put your car keys in here as well if you don't want to if you want to free up room in that valuables pocket. I find that putting a car key in here is just fine. Last thing, this is not removable for embroidery at all. No, it is not. You cannot zip this off. So make sure that you like this logo, because you are stuck with this. You cannot put your name anywhere on this bag. These shoulder straps, they're nice and wide. They're nice and they're made of mesh material, so there is ventilation. And this is kind of similar to Titleist. Titleist makes shoulder straps just like this. I believe this H strap as well is almost exactly the same. So it balances well. It's nice and wide, kind of almost, yeah, it's anatomical. There's more padding here where most of the weight is, but it's really not that comfortable. If I take it off and show you, this is one of the thinnest, if not the thinnest, padding on a shoulder strap. I would say this is a 1/4 inch, if that. And these points right here, oh, it's doing it already. These get tangled very, very easily. You see that? I've been wearing this bag for 3 holes now, and I was wearing it wrong. I was wearing it just like this, and I didn't even know. So I don't know how I would improve this if I were a bag engineer, but the fact that this twists so easily like that, and there's no real way to tell, like the padding isn't thick, and it kind of feels the exact same. You know, there's a mesh here and nylon here, but it's really similar. So putting the bag on, I'm not even going to try to get it wrong. Let's see if I get it right. Oh, I got it right. So just know that shoulder straps, they're not fantastic. You could definitely walk 18 holes with this bag. It is kind of light-ish, but you're not exactly going to rave to your friends about this shoulder strap. All right, so left side of the bag, you do have a nicely thickly padded mesh hip pad. This is quite substantial compared to the shoulder straps. I don't know why they could have used this exact same material and put it in here. I mean, I'm talking about the foam. They definitely could have put it in here. It's the same they did. Has a lovely M embroidered in there as well. It's nice to see. Now this snack pocket. I did not bring a water bottle today. I am so thirsty. But there is a bottle sleeve, a slip sleeve right here. It is enough probably to put a 32 ounce or yeah, I would say 32 to 40 ounce Yeti in there. It does not have any give at all. It is just nylon. So just make sure that if you are going to carry a water bottle or an Nalgene, you're gonna have to sacrifice some interior space in this snack pocket. Now what I have in here is a rain hood, which I'll show in a moment, and the non-negotiable trail mix and wrench tool. It is not cooler lined in there. There is no padding at all. I'm really surprised that this is white. This is gonna, I believe this is gonna get dirty, but there is no lining. I mean, there is lining here. That Malbon script is there as well. So I guess there is enough space for snacks and a rain hood. I don't think I'd ask for anything more. But just know that this bottle sleeve right here is going to take in some room inside that pocket if you have stuff in there. I mean, if you do plan on carrying a big bottle, just know that maybe don't take the rain hood with you. All right, let's get this rain hood on. All right, so the rain hood is pretty. I mean, no, flat out, it's just pretty. It does have this graphic on there, Le Club du Malbon, that matches the bag perfectly. So if you're a big fan of rain hoods, whether you use them for the rain, obviously, or, you know, if you love rain hoods, you know who you are. You use these rain hoods 100% of the time just for aesthetics. And this is one of the prettiest. Now, it would go faster if I unzip it. I tried to shortcut it, but you really can't. So these two tabs, they go underneath the legs. This one as well. Oh, come on. Oh, there we go. All right, 4 tabs, and you do have a dual zipper, so you can go this way. You can stand the bag. Get underneath, it's pouring rain, grab a club, zip it back up. And really lovely. Now, I do not have a full-size driver. I have a mini driver, so it is not hitting the top. It is kind of sagging. Now, what I do wish that Malbon does is, I love their foam back rain hood, or their foam back bags and their foam back rain hoods. I kind of wish they made a standardized black foam back rain hood that fits all the bags. I think that would be much better. Just make this all black with the embroidered M right here, and that would definitely stand up on its own and kind of not do away with all these wrinkles, because the fact that it is so pretty is that it kind of goes, you know, it kind of works against the bag. So every little wrinkle, every little stain is going to mar the look and overall vibe of this bag. This bag is meant to be pristine, clean, definitely cleaned after every single round. So if you're gonna go for this colorway, well, you can't, because it's sold out pretty quickly. I believe they only make 400 of these. But yeah, if you like these, if you like the collabs that they do, the undefeated ones are pretty dope as well. Just know that this rain hood, it is going to wrinkle a lot, especially if you like to keep it in that snack pocket, and it's not going to look that great. And if it's white, the white nylon in the rain is not that great. Your clubs are going to get muddy. Your gloves are going to be muddy as well from cleaning your wedges. So I do like that this part is lined black, so the inside's not going to get dirty. But if you touch this at all, it is going to get dirty. All right, this bag has a 4-way top, and I gotta tell you, I do not like it. And the main reason why I don't like it is this shape right here. So it's a hangman shape. It's a 4-way hangman shape where you got the legs and these are the arms. But this guy is doing, I don't know, burpees. Why are these hands up right here? They could have just done a classic arm side to side. There is no good reason why this section, where you're gonna have your driver, woods, maybe 2 woods and a hybrid and a putter, to be the smallest section in this bag. Like, you can put, how many clubs can you fit in here? You could probably fit 4 irons, right, on here. But all this is wasted space. This divider could have been here, and then this section would have been probably bigger than the wedge compartment. So it really is a shame that they went this route. I really don't understand this. And just to prove it to you, so I'll put a driver in there, a wood, a hybrid. You can pretend that this is a wood as well, and a putter. Now this is a mallet putter. It's a Scotty Phantom 7 with, I don't know what this grip is called, but it is fairly small. It's not a super thick, super stroke. And it will fit in there, right? But this grip is already jamming. It is hitting the top of 1 or 2 of those clubs. So it just kind of hangs out in there. You could just kind of give it a jiggle and it will work, right? It's not the end of the world, but every single time you take out a club, you will have some sort of fight with that putter or fight with another club in there. So just know that you could do 3 woods up here, and a putter, but you're going to have to make sure that the putter grip and the putter that you choose is going to fit in here. Now, if you have a large Lab Golf DF3, oh God, get in there. If you have a large DF3, where the mallet head is larger than this, the head itself is going to fight against these head covers. So maybe if you have a blade with a Ping PP58 grip, that would be the best. A blade could sit on the back of these, but it is already hitting that grip, and you just kind of have to give it a jiggle. So maybe on the cart it's fine, but if you're walking and you're trying to keep pace, you know, the putter comes out okay, but the driver, you kind of have to contend against that friction. All right, so as far as attachment points goes, Malbon makes it easy and just gives you one. You have one area where you can put your golf brush, towel, and rangefinder, and that's about it. So if you like minimalism, well, congratulations, Malbon likes minimalism too. My main problem with a light bag like this is that if you do have a golf brush and it is a muddy terrain, this brush is just going to tear up this bag as far as dirt goes. So maybe have your towel here and make sure that your brush is on top of that, or just clean your bag after the round. But this bag is just so pretty that I will keep this and this in the cart and not mess this whole side up. All right, so the bottom of the bag, I don't have my trusty measuring tape, but I would say that this is around 10 inches, maybe 9. I want to say 9.5 inches tall by, I want to say 7. Correct me if I'm wrong. But anyway, it does have an exposed kickstand, and there is no rubber material at all. Now, I don't know. You might be wondering, like, hey, what do I care about rubber? You're putting it on grass. Well, rubber matters when you put on hard floors, and it kind of just grips hardwood floors and for better traction, because the feet are rubber, right? They'll definitely hang on to hardwood floors, but if you don't have rubber material here, there is a tendency for it to slip. This one in my apartment, it does not slip, and the feet engage just fine, nice and easily. Does not have any sort of, you know, this definitely does have a stopping point. Other bags in the market, they just kind of, you know, as the weight and as it slips on the floor, this just keeps extending and extending and extending, and it makes me worry that this piece right here is going to snap. But I'm glad to report that these legs are nicely built and robust. These legs, I believe, are aluminum. They're no fancy carbon fiber here. Of course, this is stainless steel, and you do have these plastic guards for putting it on the cart. I don't have a cart today, so hopefully these guards line up perfectly with a cart. Now the feet are nice and big, but already, here's a con. There is no black nylon or tough guard material to protect this bag from getting dirty. Now, you could take shoe cleaner or Mr. Clean magic eraser to here after a round, but just know that if you do get one of these, you know, light colorways, that this area is going to be dirty after your round. It does have a nice contrasting leg keeper. That's nice, but I really wish that they made this a black material at the very least to kind of hide those scuff marks and muddy stains. All right, so the Malbon Walking Bag. What do I think of it? Well, Malbon didn't send this to me, and this is not a sponsored video. I paid for this. I paid the full price of $398. And I gotta be honest, it is not for me. while it is beautiful, I love this. I love this pattern. I love this Riviera colorway. I even bought the matching T-shirt that kind of has the same Le Club du Malbon. For the price of $398, there's a lot more bags out there on the market that are significantly better. The top section, it really needs to be a lot better. This it's just a lot to fight with every single time. You know, every time I'm at the tee box or every time I'm on the green, I have to kind of take 2 to 3 extra seconds to make sure that I don't pull out 2 clubs, or maybe just like take out 2 clubs, and maybe that'll be easier than having to fight with the other ones. So I really need this top section to be a little bit bigger. This crumpling right here as well, I could it's really ugly, and it really is the fact that this bag is so pretty that any little wrinkle is magnified, it's exacerbated. The main thing that this bag has going for it is the brand and the brand appeal. Like, nothing says cool right now in golf than Malbon, and this bag is absolutely stunning, and you are going to get compliments whether you're on the range or on a course or at the clubhouse. It does, people do notice it. People do know that it's people do know the brand, and if if that's you and you could do without all these little niggles, like this con right here, for me, this is a full-on con. But if to you that's a niggle, then go for it. I mean, knock yourself out. And you do if you like a certain collab and could live with it, that's fine. If you don't use this for a rangefinder, or you like that this is quick access and not a con, go for it. And it's your money. But to me, there are far better bags out there on the market than this. And if you're already willing to spend $400 on a bag, just get and you like the Malbon brand, just get their stand bag. It's significantly bigger and heavier, but it's better made, it's better quality. You definitely have more room because it's a 5-way top. But just go that route. All right, well, that's gonna do it for this review. I don't know if this was the quickest review or the longest review. But if you're interested in this bag, click the link in the description below. I don't know if I have a discount code, but if you do, click the link in the description below. That helps support the channel. And I don't get paid a ton of money, but it does allow me to buy teas or bananas at the clubhouse. So thank you guys so much for watching. Till the next one. Bye.